When we're traveling aboard Princess, there are so many incredible places to explore, including remote Iceland, a land of amazing geological features like volcanoes, a striking coastline, and some incredible wildlife, including one of the largest populations of North Atlantic puffins on the planet, a species that requires good conservation to survive for future generations. Okay, friends, our next adventure is a quick 30-minute ferry ride from the mainland of Iceland to here, Vestmannaeyjar, or the Westman Islands. And it's here on these mounds of ancient lava rock, surrounded by sea, covered by a lush layer of vegetation, where we will work with a scientist who's trying to understand one of the most remarkable, gregarious, and adorable birds on the planet, the Atlantic puffin. The tall, grassy bluffs and cliffs of this island provide excellent habitat for the world's largest colony of Atlantic puffins. But a food shortage has decreased their population. Erp Hansen tracks the colony's numbers by counting chicks with a special infrared camera at the end of a 12-foot cable. Erp, so you're just kind of probing and snaking your way to the end of this burrow.
Yeah.
This burrow can be 6 feet long, and they excavate it with their bills and their feet.
This is normally the simple nest they make in there. So we're already at the nest. The chick might already have left already. So.
Could have fledged and flown away.
That's very likely, actually.
That's good news because it means that the hatchlings have grown up after a month and a half or 2 months of being taken care of by their parents. They fledged and they're on their own. Should we try another one?
Yeah,
all right.
Let's go on.
Keep on going till we find some chicks. We'll try this one. So we're sticking it down. Here we go. If the puffin probing doesn't work for you, maybe you could open up a plumbing business.
Oh, here it is.
There. Oh, look. There you go. Puffin.
Yeah, that's a puffling.
Puffling, and it is adorable. There you go, guys. There's a little baby puffin in there, and it's not reacting to the camera.
Yeah, they don't see it.
So we're able to illuminate this puffin with the infrared camera so we can see. What's one of the observations you can make by looking at this bird?
Well, this puffling is 35, 40 days old. They should be fledging in a week. You see the white is already getting through, so these are adult-like feathers.
But they won't become true adults till they're about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, they start breeding about 5 years old normally.
We see this little puffin is all by itself. Mom and Dad, they're off foraging for food. That's the beauty of this nest design. This subterranean tunnel keeps this little baby protected from predators, like gulls and creatures like that.
Yes.
On this archipelago of islands, how many puffins?
There are about 830,000 pairs.
So over 2 million birds. So by getting this information, you can come up with a management plan to ensure that they do survive.
True.
Not only is Herb and his team at the Nature Center working to protect puffins, so is the entire village that live on this island. Villages do their part by rescuing the thousands of puffins that get lost in town due to light pollution. The birds are brought to the local aquarium for checkups before they're released back into the wild. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, here in Iceland, it takes a village to raise a puffin.
Exactly.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey.
So, you found a puffin.
Yeah.
Just one?
No, two.
Two. Were you scared when you captured them?
No.
Have you done it before?
Yeah. It was amazing.
The tiny puffins are weighed, measured, and fitted with ankle bands to help scientists track these birds and the colony as a whole throughout their entire lifetime, which can be more than 20 years. What do we do with the bird now?
Release it.
All right, let's go do it. But before these adorable pufflings are sent home, let's take a closer look at the aquarium's own ambassador of this adorable species. So this rather affectionate Atlantic puffin is Tote. You notice that it has this beautiful color. It's got ribbons of lemon yellow, cream, and almost tangerine orange at the tip. During the breeding season, both males and females have very brightly colored beaks. It shows their health, their status, good potential parent, and a good defender of the nest. But during the winter, it will actually shed that beak off. It's like a sheath, and underneath is a smaller, darker bill. It'll take about 5 years before a little puffling, if it's lucky and tough enough to survive the unforgiving ecosystem of Iceland, before it grows up into a beautiful, spectacular adult like this. And as far as I'm concerned, I can't think of a better symbol of the awe, majestic, and wild splendor of Iceland. At last, it's time to send our lost puffins home. Is it getting heavy?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
You could not get a better view. So, Erp, this is the spot you released from?
Yeah, this is a great takeoff place for them. They really get on wing and into the sea.
It feels good to know that he's going to have a new home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want to wish him luck?
Bye-bye. Wish you luck.
Good luck. Guys, thanks for letting me be a part of your story. The sky has started to spit rain and it is cold, but my heart is warm to know that I got to be a part of this amazing project. All right, buddy, it's all up to you. 1, 2, 3. There he goes.
Bye-bye. I love you. Bye.
That was awesome. More adventure ahead. Do you guys have hot cocoa in this island?